Good morning. It's Friday, May 1st, and only 10 e-learning days after today. Friday, May 29th is your last day of school. Update from the school. There will be no final exams in the English department, so your grades are based upon what you did prior to March 13th and what you're doing now during our e-learning months of March, April, and May. So teachers will be continuing to email parents, students, and we have to notify administration and guidance counselors of students who are failing due to a lack of activity and work. Update from the school. Students can fail the trimester. Teachers have to make record of all the efforts we've done to communicate with that student and the parents. But students can fail the trimester, so watch out for that. Okay, make sure you get your work in. If you failed this trimester, that would suck. I don't want that to happen to you. Hey, it's beautiful outside today. April showers did bring May flowers. Here's my little question to you. Make a prediction, yes or no. What do you think? Will restrictions on movement, stay-at-home order, be lifted in Indiana as in other states? Are they really going to do it? I don't know. I think they might with restrictions, with, I don't know, you have to wear a mask or something. But I hope so. And then deep thought, what are you going to do outside this weekend in the sunshine? You better go outside in that sunshine. It's supposed to be nice. All right, I'm going to review. Today we have a Google Meet, and you better get on there with me if you need help or if you just want to say, hey. Um, and remember, I can Google Meet with you anytime. We can do Google Hangout, and I would love to walk through some of these with you. A couple people were struggling on some of the Rainy Mountain work. Let's do it. Let me help you. Let's go. Um, so I want to show you also this week. We did last week was Rainy Mountain. This week was happiness articles, happiness. Next, and then that first week of May, we really only have school on Monday the 4th and Wednesday the 6th. You have a day off on Friday the 8th. So I'm not going to do any new assignments there, get into anything big. We're gonna pretend we're in class, play that music, and use it as work days. What do you think? I'll put on some extra credit activities if people want to do that through there. Then we'll just have some more work through May. The very last week of May, again, is going to be a work week in terms of makeup work, get it done, a grace period where teachers will collect work. Um, so, anyway, that's what's going on for the month of May. All right, so a lot of you are getting on there and doing the daily check ins, which is awesome. That's 10 points a day for the check in and for your attendance. But don't forget to don't forget the actual schoolwork, right? Some of these are like anywhere from 20 to 60 to 75 points. So if you're racking up a lot of zeros and you're like, hey, wait a minute, I have an F, just get in here, get it finished, get it done, hand it in. If you needed help on any of this Rainy Mountain work, or anything, please get a hold of me and I want to work it through with you. This week, you really had, there was an article. If you clicked into Common Lit right here and used your Google account through school, you read that article. You could even click a button where it reads it aloud to you. There are multiple choice and there are short answer written questions. So make sure you get that done. There was one journal for the happiness quote, and that was simply, what does happiness mean to you? Or is happiness a choice? I think that's what, yeah. So you would say, happiness is a choice, or no, happiness is not a choice. And then explain that means to you. Give a solid example from your life or someone's you know. Use the quote. So you're going to introduce the quote by naming the author. Either Charles Spurgeon's quote, "It's not how much we have, but how much we enjoy that makes happiness," or Brad Pitt's quote, "I think happiness is overrated, satisfied, at peace. Those would be more realistic goals." Or find your own, create your own, but make some sort of or quote something, right? And then rewrite the quote it, and explain. Give a life example and just analyze. What does it mean? I mean, that one's pretty easy. It's kind of a journal. That was Wednesday. Yeah. And then And today's work is on here. So you're going to either read the article or watch the YouTube and summarize. And I always try to highlight where you're supposed to look at, an answer. After watching the video or reading the article, use the RAISE strategy to summarize this: how happiness expressed through our genetic makeup. And they say, happiness is expressed through our genetic makeup by blah, 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 blah. Okay. This article seems to be saying, or this YouTube seems to be saying, happiness is expressed through our genetic makeup. Quote some information. They rattle off a bunch on the YouTube. They rattle off some in the short article. And then explain it. Throw down a quote, explain it. Expand, analyze, interpret. Done. Okay. So that's this week was happiness work. Okay. So always kind of look under that classwork section and make sure you're getting the actual academic work on. I really don't want you failing this trimester when for me it's just been kind of little work that we're doing, and I'm not grading harshly. I'm looking, making sure you get the gist of it, the idea of it. Good. Got it. Go. Okay. I got 90 students. I'm reading everybody's stuff each time, and I'm just not grading it harshly. I'm just happy that you're engaging with it, doing it like you're supposed to, and we're done. All right. I think that's about it. Miss you guys. Hope you're doing well. Have a great weekend. Get a hold of me if you need anything. 1 o'clock, our meeting today.